Hi guys, very good morning. This is Professor M.A. Gulbarga, Department of Mechanical Engineering. I welcome you to the third year engineering. In the third year, you'll face one new option. You will have a new right. That's selecting an optional subject, departmental optional subject. So here university has provided three different subjects, but we at our college offering only two. Out of that two star marked, you can know. Those out of that you have to select one. Depending on that strength, you will be making the diversifying the classes for that particular classroom or for the particular lecture. I'm here to give some details about this optional courses, that is departmental or department level optional course. So here you will be finding the first of all you need to know what is the subject, what is the exam scheme. Here these are referred as MEDL or Mechanical Engineering Department optional subjects, and in this just see here they are having the examination scheme is very particular. This is only a theory subject, a technical subject, a pure technical subject, wherein you will be getting an empowered on some specific tools, specific technologies. So this subject itself are skill fully 100% skill oriented. If you become perfect, you can just start an enterprise. You can be a perfect engineer in the tool room. You can be a production engineer. You can be a better engineer in the technology implementations. So these three subjects are, we can just study one by one. But what is the exam scheme? In these exams, there is one lab will be there, one common lab for any subject you choose, and there is no term work for this particular subject. For the lab is there, experimentation respective lab will be there, that you can just see what is the lab conditions are there and what is the lab experiments are there. You need to write, you have to furnish the details. But the subject itself is in the pattern of 80-20. 20 is from two tests, average of two tests which we are conducting for 20 marks, midterm test and term test, and 80 is 3 hours theory paper. That is having is nothing but similar to the production process 1, 2, 3. Out of those all 1, 2, 3 production process, the process is chosen as a particular skill subject. We'll go through one by one so that you will be understanding the procedure or method, subject syllabus of the subjects. So here these are the three subjects: press tool design, machining sciences and tool design, jigs, design of jigs and fixtures. But at our college we are offering only these two, above two subjects, press tool and MSTD, machining sciences and tool room designs. So exam scheme already you know what is the exam scheme. 80-20 pattern, no term work, no oral, no practicals, but only lab has got its own formalities. Now let's see one's first subject, that is MEDLO 5011 press tool design. Here the objective of the subject is to acquaint with various press working operations for mass production of sheet metal components. Means sheet metal panels, electrical panels, boxes, and all other many things, bending operations, shearing operations, and hole drawing, punching, these operations how we can design, because lot of work is there. Any product you make, sheet metal work is there. Any motherboard you make, the sheet metal work is there. Any small circuit you make, some sheet metal work is there. Any big panels you make, almirahs you make, or any other bigger structural things are there, there is a sheet metal operation. So in all electrical, electronic, mechanical, automobile, sheet metal work is very much. So for mass production, press is very much essential to know the press tool design. You are designing a pressing tool which does these activities. So to familiarize with sheet metal working techniques, design of press tools, to inculcate knowledge about scrap minimization, safety aspects and automation in process. So this is the main objective, to know the minimum knowledge, how you can handle the press tool design, press tool activation and press tool productions. So what are the topics covered? Introduction to press working, design and calculations, selection of material and hardware, bending, drawing and miscellaneous dies, selection of presses and its a setting. So in the press working, you know very much. So deeper you will be studying how design, what are involved in the design of press tools, designing the press tool and making the press tools and its calculations. So sheet metal bending calculations are very entirely different. You need to know it. So particularly you will be specializing. So this covers the entire subject and it empowers to handle a press tool room, press workshop. We can handle it entirely because there is a lot of need and requirement who particularly knows design and calculations of sheet metal working. You have already studied in the first year sheet metal work, machine shop, workshop. You have worked zinc tree machine, but you don't know exact calculations. You have not done. You used the sheet metal, how you can bend, but you know it. But you need to know a little deeper so that you can be empowered. The second subject, that is machining sciences and tool design. You have already studied in production process 1 and 2, 3. 1 you have studied the tool wear, machining, mechanics of machining, and tool life, surface roughness, and again multi-point, single point cutting tools and its designing and study of economic machining. The same thing is there to the specific, because here it is this subject empowers with the complete scales of tool design and machining processes related to that tool design. So metal cutting theory, dynamometry, temperatures in metal already you have studied, but once again you will be empowering the technologies with deeper knowledge with a reference to the design of the tools, single point cutting tools, multi-point cutting tools, and how you can design, how you can check, how you can interpret the economics of machining process. So this all you will be studying. So this is a 4 credit. All the subjects of the departmental elective subject 4 credit, and 3 hours theory paper will be there for 80 marks. Okay. Then the third subject is design of jigs and fixtures. Again, it is a production process in assisting. So this is again production PP1, PP2, PP3. The details of that, because it empowers the specific knowledge, specific skill, as I said in the last subject also. So here introduction of tool design. Again, tool design is a common for all the 3 subjects you will be learning. Basic construction of jig, fixture and location. Here the atomizing, mechanical atomizing of the production. How production maximizing can be done with the jigs, with the help of fixture locations or locating devices. How? Because to get higher production, jigs is required, fixture locations is required to fastly locating, and locating devices are required. Jigs and fixtures are one which immediately holds the product for machining. And locating device, you just generally you keep it gets located. Locating device, clamping, unclamping device is automatic, mechanically or gravity or by sensing devices. So construction of drill jig, construction of milling machine, milling fixture, introduction to commonly used fixtures, indexing jigs and fixtures. Again, indexing jigs are just mechanically they are doing. Indexing means you need to turn out one step. It will be set for 90 degrees, set for 72 degrees, one single hand. So that's what it gives, increases production and machining capabilities. So designing of jigs fixtures which assist for automating of the locations, so holding of the objects, so that production can be maximized. So all these 3 subjects are the departmental elective subjects offered to you, and we at Team College of Engineering will be offering 2. You take a selection of any one so that you can be classified. Okay, and for any doubts you can feel free to talk to me or comment. Thank you very much.